Hello everyone, I'm Rishi George and this is my next experiment in which I'm going to show you about how to sort elements by using merge sort and quick sort. And here is the code, and we can start with hash include iostream followed by using namespace std. And here starts the main thing, that is the void merge1. This is the basic function inside which we have created a pointer variable, and then we have given three integer types, data types, which will be called and received when we call this function. And then again we have created a function merge sort, and inside of this also we have created a pointer variable a, and then we have created two integer variables, that is low and high. And then we have the int mid, we have initialized a variable as mid, and inside that we have given the condition that if low is less than high, then this condition will go. We all know that merge sort, we divide the elements in two parts, that is one is high and low, and we compare every element with each other, and we see that at last we divide every element, and we in merge sort basically we follow the divide and conquer, and we divide every element until it becomes one, and then we merge every element according to its sorted. And then we have seen that if low is less than high, then we can follow that mid is equals to low plus high by 2, that is we are dividing it in two parts. Then we are having merge sort, and inside this merge sort function we are having a, low comma mid. This function is being called here, and then we have the merge sort again a, mid plus 1 and high. Then we have a function merge1, that is this function a, low, mid, high and mid, that this function is being called after this. And then we are going inside the function, and inside the function, that is to sort the elements and join the smaller sorted parts. And this we can see as int I. We have declared three variables of data type int and one of integer array, and we have initialized I is equals to low, k is equals to low, and j is equals to mid plus 1. And then we have a while loop here, and inside this we have given as I is less than mid, and if j is less than or equals to high, that both the conditions should be true, then only inside this we will go inside this while loop. And inside this we have that if a of I is less than a of j, that is the first half is less than the second, that is low is less than the high, then the elements at the k, the element at the address of k is equals to the element at the address of I. And if it is equal, then we will increment k plus plus and I plus plus every time the loop runs. Or else if it is not equals to a of I, if it is equals to a of j, then we will increment the value of k and j, that is k plus plus and j plus plus. And then again we have the while loop if I is less than equals to mid, so we can show that c of k is equals to a of I, k plus plus, that is the value of k and I will be incremented every time if the element is equals to the other element that is present. That is the main block, that is every element is contained in that main element block, and we are dividing in two parts, that is I and j. And if k is equals to I, then we will increment k plus plus and I plus plus, that it will move to the next element. Or if j is equals to high, then we will show that c of k is equals to a of j, k plus plus, that is k, the value of k will be incremented as well as j will be incremented if j is less than or equals to high. And then we have a for loop here, that is if I is equals to low and I is less than k, then the value of I will be incremented, and inside this we have given that a of I is equals to c of I. And then we have the main function, that where the execution starts, and here we have initialized as an integer I and a integer array a, and then we have given a CR statement, that is enter the elements one by one. And again we have a for loop, this is for 5 elements, like I is equals to 0 and I less than 5, I plus plus, and cin, that is the elements that are being entered, the 5 elements. And then we are calling this function, that is the merge sort a0 comma 4, all the elements are called here, that is a, the low value should be 0 and the mid value high value will be 4. So then we have the cout handle, the sorted elements are, that is for I is equals to 0, I less than 5, I plus plus, that is this for loop. And inside this we are showing the elements that are being entered here, that is C in A of I will be showed here as C out A of I. So we'll just see the output. So enter the elements. Here we can only take 5 elements as we have already initialized as I less than 5. So we'll give any 5 element, that is 56, 34, 23, 11, 1. So you can see the sorted element is 1, 11, 23, 34, 56. That's it. And let's see the code for the quicksort. So in quicksort, what we are doing is basically that we divide in quicksort we take a pivot point, that is the rightest element, and through this rightest element we divide it into two parts, that is the left and right. And in left part we see whether all the elements are lesser than the pivot, and then in the right part all the elements should be greater than the pivot. So we'll see that we have initialized an array, integer array A, and then we have created a function int partition 1, and inside this we have given two arguments, int L and int R, that is the left and right. And then we have created another function, that is void quicksort, and inside this also we have given two arguments, left and right. And then we have created another variable, that is int P, and we have given a condition, that is if right is greater than left. If right is greater than left, that is the condition should be true, because after the pivot all the elements in the right should be greater than the left should contain all the elements less than the pivot. So this is that if P is equals to partition 1, that is this function of left and right plus 1, and then we have a quicksort left comma P minus 1 and quicksort P plus 1 comma right. So all these functions are being called in this function. This is basically a recursion, that all the functions are called one by one, recursive functions. In merge sort also we are doing the same thing, but the main problem with merge sort is that a lot of space and memory is being consumed in merge sort. That's why we go for quicksort. And in this we can see that we have initialized in partition 1, that is this function, and inside this we have given the argument that are being called here. And then we will initialize I is equals to 1, j is equals to r, that is I is equals to L, that is the left, j is equals to the right, and pivot is equals to A of L. And then we have created a temp, that is of data type int. And then we have a do while loop here, that is, and inside this do while we have another do while, that is do I plus plus, that is the elements in the present in the left, that is initialized to I, will be incremented if A of I is less than pivot. And it another do while loop we have given that j minus minus, that is the j val elements at the j, that is the right, will be decremented if it is greater than the pivot. And then we have here created a swapping method, that is we have initialized A of I is equals to temp, and then A of I is equals to j. This is basically used for swapping, that is A of I and A of j. We use these methods, and basically we have did this for I less than j, that is the left part should be the less than the greater right part, and we will return j here. And then we have the main function, that is enter number one by one, and here also we are taking 5 elements, that is int x is equals to 0, I less than 5, x plus plus, and then we are taking those elements as seen A of x, and then we are calling this function quicksort 0 and 4, that is the left and right, the quicksort. And then we are going to show the output, that is C out. The sorted elements are C out of A of x. The elements that are being entered will be sorted through this function when the function is being called, and we will see the output for this also. So we can see that enter the elements, 5 elements that are being entered here are 78, 65, 86, 99 and 21. So you can see that the elements are 21, 65, 78, 86 and 99, all are sorted by quicksort methods. And that's it. Thank you.